Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Everyday Faith, day 13. Gosh, it's good to be back with you guys. We've had a lot of new members over the last couple months that have no idea of our story, but there's a lot of you that do, that have been involved in our story, whether that's through prayer, sending of gifts, messages that y'all have sent me, cards that y'all have sent me. For those that don't know, we lost my wife to breast cancer on March 1st. So just kind of been grieving through that. And literally the whole year of 2020, we spent most of that time in the hospital. And so I haven't been as involved in the Faithbox community as I normally am. So I'm glad to be back there. Still grieving through all this. This is something that, I'll never get over. My children will never get over. We have 3 little ones, for those of you that don't know, an 8-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 5-year-old. And so it's definitely been the hardest season of our lives. We got originally diagnosed actually 2 years ago. Gosh, 2 years ago this week, I believe, is when we got originally diagnosed. And so it's been a long road, but I've said it over and over again, none of it surprised God. Like, it surprised me, it knocked me off my feet, it knocked my wife off her feet, it knocked our family and friends off their feet, but none of it was a surprise to our Father. And so no matter what I was going through, no matter what hit us, I always knew and kind of had peace knowing that this is not a surprise to him. Rachel didn't live any day longer, not one day longer than the Lord had planned for her to live, and not one day shorter than the Lord had planned for her to live. Does that make it easy? No. Do we have hard days? Yes. Will we continue to have hard days? Absolutely. But I do want to share with you guys, I'm so grateful for the grace you guys have given me, the Faithbox team has given me, and my family during this time. Right after Rachel passed away, we went into quarantine. So there's a lot of blessings on the one side of that, the fact that I got to be with her in the hospital and family and friends got to come see her. But then on the other side, it's, okay, now I'm locked in my house with 3 children, all day, every day. And so I figure if I can handle this, man, once school starts again, that's gonna be a breeze. So bear with me. I'm gonna plug in as much as I can, but I'm excited to be back. I'm not gonna get into the devotion a ton today. It's a quote, and it says, "Renewal requires opening yourself up to new ways of thinking and feeling." And that is literally what my life is right now. All of our lives, with the quarantine and the things that we're going through, all of our lives are hit with this and having to redefine and renew the way we think, the way we act, the way we do things, the way we treat people. And I think I'm a prime example of someone who's had to do that pretty quickly. I've kind of been thrown into the fire. And but again, and so grateful. And I could go on for hours and hours and hours about how Rachel set us up for this chapter of our lives and for the next 20, 30, 40 years of our lives. It was she always talked about finding beauty in the brokenness, and she did such a great job with that. She prepared me so well, not only the 39 days we spent in the hospital, but leading up to that, the last couple of years of what life might look like without her. And in the end, I can lean on her and her understanding as much as I humanly possibly can, but that's not where my strength should come from. That's not where, I should throw all I've got to. Like, that should be Jesus, and that's who I'm leaning on more than ever right now. And we did over the last couple years, and I'm grateful that he gave me the time that he did with her. And I don't want to say I'm excited for this time of renewal because that's really hard to say, but I'm prepared for this time of renewal because Rachel and the Lord did such a good job doing that for us. So guys, I'm going to be with you all the next few days. I'm excited about it. Again, I didn't get into the devotion a ton. It was kind of more, hey, I'm back. But most of what I talk about, if I talk about what's going on in my day, is going to be about Rachel or the kids or what's happening in our lives. And that's one thing we've always been at Faithbox, is an open book, completely transparent, because in the end, we are all in this together. So guys, be blessed, have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out.